Welcome to First Person Defender, where good guy role players come face to face with unknown attackers in real-world scenarios and fight their way out. Each episode of First Person Defender features a situation straight out of real life.
Call the police! I've got a gun!
This is First Person Defender. In this episode of First Person Defender, a quiet day at home quickly turns into a dangerous situation.
I'm Mike McNett. I'm the president of DoubleTap Ammunition, and I've been doing that for almost 14 years. Carrying's always been important to me. It was a lifestyle change to really make that decision that you were going to start carrying every day. And really for me, the reason for that, for me wanting to carry every day and to take it more seriously, was when I started having kids. If you have something to defend, you have something really more important than yourself. At least for me, that was really the catalyst. I've shot a lot with Chris now, and he's always got something up his sleeve.
I know Mike McNett. I like Mike a lot. We've done a lot of work together. This is really going to be fun today because I know he is really nervous. We've got a special scenario set up for Mike today. Mike's going to be in his house. He's going to have his gun put away in his safe because he's a safe guy. Someone's going to come to the door. They're going to knock. When he goes to either retrieve his gun or comes to the door, we're going to see what happens. Either the bad guy's coming in when he opens the door, or the bad guy's going to change entry points, and it's going to cause a big mess for Mike.
This force-on-force training uses Simunitions, a non-lethal alternative to live ammunition. The camera crew wears yellow shirts and are considered to be invisible to role players.
All right, Mike, so here we are. We're in your house. I want to introduce you to the last piece of the puzzle here. So this is a Liberty safe. It's one of the push-button style, and you push 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and it'll open up. So give that a try.
All right. Boom, all right.
Bang, inside we've got a light, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a gun that you're probably familiar with.
Sure, yeah.
Ruger LCR.
Yeah, LCR,
It's got a Crimson Trace laser on it, so that's gonna make it a little bit easier. All right, we're gonna load it up with some Simunitions rounds. You can close that up. Let's take this, put this in your bedroom where you want it, where you would feel comfortable with it.
Okay.
And then we'll get started.
Who's there? Hey! Who's there? Stop, I got a gun. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Take it easy. Get out. Show me your hands right now. I said show me your hands.
Index, index, index.
Whew, it's hot in that thing.
Holy cow, you aren't kidding. Man, what happened?
Well, I had a burglar come by or a suspicious person come by the house, peeking in the windows, and I live out of town, and so I immediately yelled out to him, and when he didn't respond, and instead took off and went and peeked in the other window, then I knew there was something nefarious happening. He sees the laser on him. There's nothing like having a green laser right on your torso to let you know you've got the drop pulled on you.
It was obvious you were pointing a gun at him.
It was pretty obvious. There's no messing around. And he came pouring right back in. At that point in time, I saw the top of the gun, and I gave it to him.
How'd the green laser help out, especially wearing the helmet?
I'm gonna give it to you honest, and this is from a guy that shot a lot. I never even saw the sights. I put the laser on him and pulled the trigger.
Some people think that you need to have two separate guns, a carry gun and a home defense gun. Well, this Taurus PT709 Slim is perfect for both. So if I'm out and about carrying my Taurus and I have a Liberty safe at home, all I've got to do is take it out of my holster, stick it in my safe. It's the same gun I'm familiar with carrying, the same gun I'm going to use if I have an incident at home. So if something should happen, I open my safe, get my Taurus out, deal with the threat. Soft shooting, Taurus, PT709 Slim, and a Liberty safe. So you did a really great job utilizing cover, being in the doorway over here. Sometimes the doorway's a bad thing. This time the doorway was a good thing. Ryan had a little bit of cover. So you're in this position, Ryan's in that position. You're left-handed.
Yeah.
So you've already got good use of cover here. And this is where some of these rounds impacted against this wall.
That's right.
That splashed off against your legs.
Yep. Yep.
Exactly. So you've got good use of cover. Now, what if Ryan, let's change this up again. What if Ryan, he still hasn't shown you his hands. What if he jets across that doorway there?
And goes in?
Yep.
If he would have made it inside of there, I think I would have had to just without. I think my initial instinct would have been to run right at that corner. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right. So Ryan, you move.
So if he squirts across, and I'm coming in, and I'm covering him like that right now. And if I see a gun, I'm firing.
So if I'm here, and I'm saying, show me your hands, show me your hands, show me your hands, and he bolts across that doorway, and I've got family maybe in this room over here, maybe I'm coming over to here now, and I'm saying, stay right there, there's somebody in the house. Stay right there, there's somebody in the house, I saw a gun, he's got a gun! And bam, I'd shoot that hand right there.
If I bolt in here, I think you're still there. As a bad guy.
That's a great point.
So if you bolt here, I'm coming out like, where'd he go?
He's gonna shoot you if he sees the gun. Then you jet in there, and you know you've got somebody over here that you need to take care of.
Hey, get out of the house. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Boom.
Boom, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Redirect. They don't. He's probably either in a haze or in his own zone.
Right, he's still focused on the threat that's possibly across the hallway. Ruger's Lc9s Pro is lightweight and compact. It has a 7-round magazine with it. But if you really want to turn this pistol into a high-capacity pistol, you can marry it up with some of DoubleTap Defense's Equalizer Ammo. Now this is 165 grain, 2-projectile ammo. Now both projectiles are coming out almost at exactly the same speed. So if you want to change that single stack into a high cap gun, this is how you do it. Man, look at all those holes. DoubleTap Equalizer Ammo and a Ruger Lc9s. Why wouldn't you carry this?
First Person Defender is brought to you by Crimson Trace, Ruger, and DoubleTap Ammunition.
When we ran Mike through a scenario, we had a couple of issues that are trainable. First and foremost is using the safe. Now, I did bring that Liberty safe out to the range here with me, and you could practice this. It doesn't have to be live fire. You could do it just as easily at home dry fire. So as I stand here with my target down range, I come up to the safe, maybe I give myself a timer or something, whatever, I give myself a command, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Safe opens, I reach in, I open and I fire. So I put it in where I want it. It feels good, and I'm gonna do some live fire now. I've got it all closed up. So I'll give myself a go command, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Safe pops open, gun comes out. Engage. Just like that. I can put it back in, close it back up, and I can repeat the drill. I could do the same thing at home with a dry gun, and I could get just the same skills built. Crimson Trace started out by making laser grips, and they still make a wide variety of laser grips. They even make them for this popular carry pistol, the 1911. Adding a laser grip really helps out in defensive situations. If you zero them correctly and co-witness the laser with your sights, you can look past the sights, stare at the laser, and get good hits. Solid hits, and I never use the sights. Crimson Trace lasers draws my eye right to the target, and it's easy to use.
It'd also be great if you ever thought to take the trash out. I got it this time.
For Mike's second scenario, we're gonna change things up a little bit because based on the first scenario, I'm pretty sure he's gonna learn how important it is to keep your doors locked. Well, we're gonna interject a wife into this. So his wife is going to go out of the house, maybe take the garbage out, do whatever it is that she does. She's gonna leave a door open, unlocked, and we're gonna have a whole nother scenario unfold, and we'll see what he does.
Sometimes I just gotta wonder. I think he has a gun!
Come here. Come here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Get out of my house. Get out. Oh. Damn, I'm done. Call the cops and don't move. Did you get the cops on the phone?
I'm calling right now, 911.
Index, index, index. Come on up here.
That was intense.
Wow, that was something.
Yeah.
Wow, so talk to me. Talk to me. Shelley, you can come up here as well.
So you're doing the classic stuff, running around doing all the things
Mom
that need to be
things?
done. Yeah. And You hear the scream, and it's universal. It's time to get something's wrong. And as soon as she said you might have a gun, I went straight for the safe. I knew that she said that she thought he had a gun, and so I knew it was action time. I knew it wasn't just another guy running around out in the woods or something like that.
So that's really important for family members to know what to say and when as well.
Sure. And the thing that she did really well was she didn't come in and mug on me. Oh, I need help. She came in and got the hell out of the way.
Sure.
And that was probably the ideal spot for her.
Those are really important things for a family and loved one to know, that it's so important for them to know what to do when you need to take action. And you guys worked like a well-oiled machine.
Hey, sometimes it just works. You got a good partner and it works.